Hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm ready to talk about the latest game. I'm ready to talk about the latest drama with this team. And look, if because I know some new people come on to my live streams from time to time. If you think for a second that I'm gonna give props or that I'm gonna give this team even an ounce of credit because oh well, in the last 8 minutes they started to come back and they made it a game, you're gonna be severely disappointed. Okay? That game was shit. That game was absolute trash. The Baltimore Ravens, they are the least clutch team in the NFL. Okay? There's no way, there's not a chance that I'm going to give this team even an ounce of props, even an ounce of credit for that little comeback attempt that they tried to make. Look, the comeback would have been more successful if y'all knew how to play 60 minutes of fucking football. It would the outcome would have been different if the defense knew how to tackle. Okay, Kalen Carson with the biggest fall off on the fucking face of the planet in history, okay? Now that is a fall off that needs to be studied. Ravens are not good. They rushed for 275 yards and almost let the Cowboys come back. Yeah. Yeah, like the Ravens they're they're going to have a they're like us. They're going to have a pretty regular season record, but when it comes to the clutch, when it comes to maintaining a lead, they're one of the worst teams in the NFL. And you know what? Let me get to that also because I mentioned that in my community post. Did y'all see that play? Did y'all see that play on fourth down when Brandon Cooks literally had to pull a horse collar tackle to prevent a defender from picking the ball off so that he could protect Dak Prescott's precious reputation? And because of that, he did not have an interception on his stat line, so Dak Prescott apologists can go like, "Oh, Dak is Dak is a good quarterback. It's just look when you pass the ball for 50 times a game, and you know you there's no good players around him. There's no good players around him. It's just CeeDee Lamb and that's it, and blah blah blah." It's like, dude, Dak Prescott was not fucking good today. He was horribly inaccurate. He was he was inaccurate almost the whole damn game. The adjustments that some of the players had to make just to get those completions was wild. Yeah, the defense is trash. The offense is trash. Fucking what else is new? I hope we suck so bad that Jerry wakes up at the end of the year and does some changes. Yeah, look, and that's what I was saying too during the game on my community tab, whatever. You know, when they started coming back, I think it was when they just made it a one possession game. I was like, I guys, this maybe just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so much of a anti Jones family extremist or something like that. But to be honest with you, I was having more fun when the fans were actually booing the team. I wish we could have had 8 more minutes of that rather than that attempted comeback because now you have people thinking, you have Cowboys fans thinking, oh well, we ended it on a high note at least. We didn't give up at the end at least. It was a hard fought game, came down to the wire, implying that it was a battle between two teams the whole time. No, dude, the Cowboys fucking sucked for 52 minutes. They only had 6 points on the board. And then in the last 8 minutes against one of the worst teams in the NFL when they have a lead in the fourth quarter, then they finally managed to start scoring touchdowns. Then they found their way in the end zone. Then they started throwing tutties. Okay? Do not sit here and pretend that this was a good game because we showed some semblance of being competent in the last 8 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. If we weren't throwing underneath stupid shit like screens and flat routes and comeback routes and stuff like that on third downs, Dak Prescott was constantly taking sacks. Okay, Dak Prescott taking sacks on third down. When it comes to that, he puts up fucking LeBron numbers. I cannot stand it. And the inaccuracy from him today was so bad, but nobody's gonna talk about that shit. They're just gonna talk about, oh well, he threw the ball 50 times today, and he really didn't have anyone to go to. It's like, dude, like at it's getting to the point where you make me want to say that y'all care more about Dak's reputation than you care about the team's actual success. Okay, because if you care about the success of the team, you would be sharing the criticism everywhere. Okay, because Dak was not good today. He was not. Everybody was trash. Everybody was collectively trash. Podcast Parsons, too. Again, with the one-dimensional bullshit. Did you notice some of the fans left early in the fourth? Yeah, early in the fourth quarter. But then, once I started that comeback, everybody was loud again. And now, after that, even though we still lost, Cowboys fans are like, oh, well, we ended on a high note. We didn't just let them, walk all over us. They literally did. They literally did let the Ravens walk all over them for 52 minutes of the fucking game, because for the first 52 minutes, all we had was 6 points. They ran for almost 300 fucking yards on us. The guy that we didn't sign in March for no reason whatsoever, he put up 150 on us. So the idea, yeah, and that's another thing too. That's another thing that's going to make this fan base optimistic, is that the 49ers fucking choked today too. They choked versus the LA Rams. They choked versus the fucking Rams. So that's going to give them another little boost of optimism. That little boost of false hope, that little boost of false optimism. And I know I come on here every week sounding like a hater. I know I come on here every week, salty about, those things that, on paper go right for the Cowboys, but it's complicated with this team. When y'all take into account the full context, when y'all take into account the big picture, and you really truly understand why we've been dog shit and why we're going through the longest drought in franchise history, that's why I'm coming on here and saying, the attempted comeback was cute. Watching us score touchdowns late was cute and all, but man, to be honest, I really prefer, if I really prefer watching 8 more minutes of the Cowboys fans booing their own fucking team. I really would prefer 8 more minutes of watching Cowboys fans just stewing in their seat and being like, man, maybe this team isn't as good as we thought they were. But we pulled a couple touchdowns out of our ass in the end. So that completely erases the fact that we didn't know how to tackle the entire game. That completely erases the fact that Dak Prescott made some boneheaded ass reads today. Erases the fact that we still don't have a run game. Erases the fact that we're still the most undisciplined team in the NFL. But at least we made it a game. We made it a good game at the end. Man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we made it a good game, even though we were trash for 52 minutes of the game. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not giving these guys any credit whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, I saw that too. Jerry freaky ass Jones with his comment on that live stream a couple of days ago. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'm just reading y'all's comments really quick. I went on a little bit of a yap fest. Uh, we have to be there and have fun. But what are you talking about? If they came back and won, that would have totally wiped away the horrible game they played by the yeah. I would have been so annoyed. I would have been so fucking annoyed if they would have came back and won because like the even if we were to win today, it wouldn't mean anything. Even if we were to win today, this it would have been so gassed by the fan base and the fan base. And look, we're winning on Thursday, by the way. We're gonna make it look like a game. I think we're traveling to MetLife Stadium too. But yeah, going against the Giants, it's gonna be a bit more competitive, but we're still gonna come out and win. But they're gonna say that, oh well, this was a good, win on the road. Hopefully, we'll get back on track. Man, at this point, I'm just hoping that the Giants just absolutely bust our shit up. Um, Trayvon Diggs was bad today too. I mean, you can't bail out a single person on that defense. Oh, Mozzie Smith is playing today. Whoopee. What a difference that made, am I right? Complete waste of a first round pick. Like, oh my god. Never draft a Michigan Wolverine ever again. It seems like Jordan Lewis is the only exception to that, but still. Um, if anyone deserves a beer, it's Mr. Albert. Yeah. I, I mean, he's the only one that scored in the first 52 minutes of the fucking game. Cowboys are a soft food with crunchy in the middle. Yeah, I just being a Cowboys fan is like having a toxic girlfriend. It's, dude, the inconsistencies, the inconsistency with this team. But I just, it just pisses me off that even though we still lost, even though we still look like shit for the most part, fans are still gonna look at this and be optimistic about it because of the way the game ended, because of the way the last 8 minutes turned out. Somehow the Baltimore Ravens had more penalties than we did, which is crazy. Um, but it's just really like you're gonna look more into the final 8 minutes than the first 52 minutes of the game. Like it's asinine. It's completely ass backwards. It's just I'm ready. Like I'm already there. I'm already at that fucking point where I'm just ready for the season to be done with, honestly, because they're just gonna keep avoiding giving accountability, giving criticism where it's due. It's so fucking annoying. It looks like CD Lamb is finally starting to get fed up, which is good. Micah podcast fucking Parsons. He's gonna come on and cry tomorrow. Um, and just it's so annoying. I'm glad that the Eagles won today. The Eagles, they managed to play defense versus the New Orleans Saints. The Eagles managed to hold down Alvin Kamara for the most part. But anyway, as far as the game on Thursday, I am working, I think, a couple sub-varsity games. So I probably won't be able to watch the whole game. Probably miss like the first half or something like that. But I also have to work in the morning the next day, so post game video may not happen till the next day. It may have to be a community post if I'm being honest. If you want my thoughts on that, I think it's going to be a boring ass game. The Thursday night football games since they moved to Prime have been garbage. Um, just absolutely hate that. It's okay to just say, yeah, we're not that good this year. Maybe next. Yeah, but if you say that, if you say that, you're gonna get a whole bunch of Cowboys fans coming at you saying, "Oh, well, there are 31 other teams that you could watch." Fake fan, fake fan. There are 31 other teams you can watch. Go somewhere else. Yeah, go watch somebody else. Yeah, we like losing. We like losing. Yeah, we don't think there's anything wrong with what's going on here. You're just the problem is you. The problem is you don't have enough faith. You don't have enough faith in your team. That's the issue. Yeah, 28 years of losing. Oh, those things just happen naturally, of course, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. It's a joke. It's a joke. Um, Defense was absolute fucking garbage. Um, the MVP today was Brandon Aubrey. 1 yard short of matching the NFL record for a field goal. Um, Dak Prescott, he picked it up in the end, but Jesus Christ, dude, the amount of sacks that he takes on third down, it has to be more than any other quarterback in the NFL. Um, I would love to see like the official stat on that. It's very specific. And just the amount of times he missed a receiver is just it's insane. The accuracy was just all over the place. The run game is garbage. The penalties were garbage. And it's like, man, I just really wish fans would be talking about that instead of hello, Awuga. I wish fans would be talking about that instead of, oh, well, it was a hard fought game. It was a hard fought game. Yeah, we were, just duking it out the whole time. It was hard fought or whatever. It's just, like I said, it's just a joke. It's just so annoying. But, um, anyways, yeah, we have the Giants next week, and I think the week after that, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I think we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's gonna be a game to watch. The Battle of the Frauds. I'm ready for the off season plus draft day, so I can be at the draft party holding the Zelda teams. Yo, that would be sick. I'm definitely doing that again. Um, I'm definitely for sure. I'm gonna try to get on TV again next year. I'm not going anywhere. And the whole banner thing too that I did last weekend. I'm gonna try that at the end of the season. Once again, y'all are not fucking getting rid of me. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep up with this fucking movement. I'm going to continue with that movement, with that agenda, keep shoving that message until people start to finally get it, right? Until people finally start to realize, you know, okay, next year you get Deion Sanders as a head coach, or oh, next year you're gonna get Bill Belichick as a head coach. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do when the same shit happens? What are you gonna do when the same exact bullshit happens next year? Okay, from what I read, from what people were saying, and all the interviews that the clips of interviews people were saying, sharing with each other over the offseason, this defense is going to be a lot better, a lot more disciplined. Get the fundamentals right, going from Dan Quinn to what's his name, Mike Zimmer. And from what I'm seeing, it's a copy and paste of fucking last year versus the Green Bay Packers. So I don't know. Me, family, all going to be holding sell the team signs, please. Yes, the more people, the better. That would be so much fun. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going to get some homework finished and move on with just the rest of my night. I'm gonna continue trolling fans online also. Uh, why should you be upset? Like, why would you be upset with this game? After all, we are the most valuable sports franchise in the world. So therefore, I don't care how we look today. God. Anyways. Oh, and also the 49ers lost, so this loss really didn't matter, honestly. I don't understand what the big deal is, guys. It's just so fucking annoying. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Not 100% certain if it'll be Thursday night or Friday, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good Sunday. Peace.